Hey everybody, Random here for another episode of CI Survivors. So, some tips. Joner said protective helmets might be wise, and I entirely agree. And Mike Brown gave me some mining tips, like mining most of a stack, most of a node rather of my minerals, and then canceling it. Sarah, why are you hanging out in his bedroom? Stop that. In fact, let's go fight. And then also maybe growing some heal root. So the tip was to start mining somewhere and then wear it down to about 10%, and then once my skill's a little bit higher, I can go back and finish it off. Which is not a bad idea. Not at all. Oh, first shot. Ouch. Going down. Well, that certainly speeds things up. And then Ernie said maybe I should try to rescue the daughter. And I kind of crunched the numbers on that. And honestly, it's just not that possible. The problem being, it is the last day of fall. It's just too cold to be outside. There's no way the daughter is going to be wearing anything that will allow her to re-enter the home zone. So the only way to rescue her would be to keep her out of the base for 2 full seasons, until it was at least mid-spring. And I don't have the food or resources to do something like that. That's just more than I'm capable of, so... Okay, Pig, you want to be out here? She's getting pretty cold. I'm just continually kiting. I think, Ooh, cargo pods. Oh, a lot of cargo pods. Smoke leaves. That's okay. Alright, Mr. Pig. Let's take this ship down. Or try to, at least. Oop, left range, haha. Alright, we're getting pretty cold, so I'm gonna start hauling Lancer back. And turn on the real guns. I don't want to turn on both, just the one that's already barrel durability low. Alright, we are done with another raid. So yeah, as I was saying, I might be able to have her wear all of the best gear. I think she has the best parka. She's the best. She's the warmest for sure. And send her out. Maybe hopped up on Wake Up. But honestly, it's just not worth it. It'd be the ethical thing to do, but it's just not worth the risk. What I do need to do is to send... I'm going to wait for some hypothermia to resolve here. So we need to blow up that ship. And potentially grab all the resources that were left there by the dead... oh, come on. Just warm up now. Oh, let's turn this into a gathering place. Alright, lose the rest of our hypothermia. And now, let's go blow this stupid ship up. Ship first, then all the goodies that were left by the dead raiders. Gonna take a little bit of a risk here. Form caravan of everyone that's out there. Do this slowly to maximize or minimize the amount of trips I need to take. Alright, you weigh too much. Alright, they're done. Everyone's going to get a little hypothermia on the way back. Pig might need some rescue. I don't know if he's going to hit that 63% or not. No, I think he looks good. Siege relationship. Mother of home, mother-in-law of Serra. See, the thing is, I don't know if the siege is going to work, buddies. That's a lot of slag, though. We're getting a lot of steel this episode. The problem with the siege is this is like attacking Russia in the winter. So who's the mother? It is... Sky. The steadfast, hypersensitive shooter. Alright, boys. See, the problem is you're dead already. You just don't realize it. You can construct your siege equipment, but you're already fleeing. Alright, what I'm going to do is form a caravan with Serra. She is our runner, after all. Take a little bit of wake up. It's been a few days since I've taken it last. And get out there and see what there is to bring back to the base. See if I can't strip some of them before they perish. No, they're just going to perish. Is Sky in there? Yep, Sky's dead. Alright, Fletcher, are you going to die before I get to you? Yes, you are. Just thinking about weight here. Alright. Well, that's a good start. And have her drop off all those survival meals. Mr. Condor wants to make another run for it, so might as well micromanage him. There's a lot of shells here. We're gonna need to be cooking pretty soon too. Alright, how's your hypothermia? Pretty bad. And you're maxed on weight. Alright, let's haul. Pig's coming out. I think Pig and Condor might need nicknames. Maybe, I don't know. Pig's kind of an unfortunate name to have. Alright, he's too cold to stay out any longer. He might need a rescue. Yeah, it's possible he'll need a rescue. He's getting frostbite. Please don't lose a toe. In fact, Serra, just shadow him. Yep, he's about to go down. Almost made it, buddy. Almost. I'm not exactly monitoring what we're slagging here, so I'm gonna cancel that. Alright, Serra, I'll give you a little bit of rec. I could caravan this stuff back, but it's right here. Alright, Serra, you're back to working. You are the fast one, so let's get you to haul as much of that stuff as possible. Which means dumping some of your stuff. Alright, all the corpses are done, so I guess it's just slag and steel. And then what I'll do, because I don't want them running out and dying, is I'll forbid everything else. So they can only go for it if I ask them to. Alright, so that's all of the... all the slag we can carry, which is quite a lot. So down here we still have some slag and various weapons. Maybe I'll try to grab that stuff too. Might want to min-max my trade stockpile now that it's filling up. Just a thought. Okay, so he's all healed. Yep. That didn't take long. Save a little bit of power, just leaving that open and unpowered. So Pig and Condor don't know what to do. That's fine. Ooh, we have an incompetent cook. Well, lucky for me, it was a pawn that was idle anyway. Alright. Get the Molotovs. The reason why I'm not doing incendiary launchers, it's probably heavier. Yep, it's heavier than the Molotovs for burning corpses. Okay. Ms. Serra, form a caravan. Oh, Pig also doesn't have a weapon. He dropped his. So we got to remedy that as well. It's getting pretty icy cold out here. I got to be careful. Careful of the long hauls. Alright, Mr. Pig. How about a bolt action? A little bit more range than the last weapon you used. Alright, I'm going to start turning back. That gets some of them. Maybe I should have tried the... Well, I guess we do have a lot of smoke leaves. In fact, we could... what would it be? It would be a crafting spot. This is going to make the dining room a little less nice, but might as well turn the smoke leaves into smoke leaf joints. For value add, because if I add value to something, we can sell it for more. Ooh, another meteorite of good old steel. We're getting a whole lot of steel here, as you can see. We have quite a lot of it, in fact. From all the ship parts and the like. Alright, so the smoke leaves are all done. We haven't finished the harvest of cotton, but it's going to be a lot of dusters and carpet. Alright, so all the tribals are all cleaned up. Just need to clean up the raiders. Mother died. She doesn't care about the mother-in-law, but I guess we care about the mother. Suppose that makes sense. Alright, so if we add the smoke leaf joint, this is a crafting. Pig gets to do it. So you got nothing better to do, Pig? Alright, we'll let them have a full night's sleep. So there's still some slag and a lot of steel. We just profited enormously on steel. One of the things we could do is add in a bunch of mini turrets that act as sort of dummies that get blown up first. I'm not certain about that's what I want to go about doing, but that is, of course, a possibility. Right, let's form a caravan. I'm going to go ahead and dump out the Molotovs and the meal. Maximize the amount of weight we can carry. Alright, so what I'm going to do is these basins I'm going to replace with rice, as well as these two. So these are pretty much full grown, and we don't want to be eating our survival meals if we can help it. Okay, and then let's haul a stack. Yeah, even she is getting serious hypothermia making these trips. Okay, we have a lot of cloth. So I am going to start working on that. Give a little construction higher than tailoring. And then another thing I was going to do is let's get rid of this hand tailor, and we definitely have the resources for a little AI persuasion. It's going to say we definitely have the resources for an electric tailor now, and we can keep it unpowered, and that will take us the most amount of time to craft clothing. Alright, Mr. Pig, let's smelt. And let's queue up dusters. Out of cloth. And unpower that thing so it takes the longest amount of time possible. All in a day's work. Not bad, actually. Profiting an enormous amount of steel is nice. I can even start to think about the ship. I'm not quite at that point, I don't think, but getting close. Alright, so now our work speed is about as low as it can be in the dark and the cold on an unpowered electric bench. Panda. Lots of skill, but a pacifist. And way the hell out there. Sorry, Panda. There won't be a rescue mounting for you. Just trying to brainstorm if there's an easy way to add power to this grid. If these were up one, it'd be a little easier, but they're not. I constructed them where I did. You know, maybe I should be turning Pig into a meleeer. Probably. Couldn't hurt to have one of them, right? Alright. So it's reaching midday, which is when we normally like to make our attempts at hauling. So let's try another caravan. The risk versus reward is pretty bad at this point, I would say. I think I really ought to just stop trying to haul this stuff and wait till the spring. It's not going anywhere. Oh, we have a... Alright. We have a brownout. Definitely need to add some more power to the grid if we're getting brownouts. Alright, so if I'm to do that, we will want to add turbines here. So let's go ahead and how to do this? Remove roof area. Actually, just deconstruct these corner pieces. I'm going to have to deconstruct this whole back wall. This is not a small undertaking. This is why you want to plan better ahead than I have. Alright, so Pig's helping too. I just have to watch their hypothermia. Oh, they're both resting. Okay. For another day, then. I'm going to actually try to do as much as I can from inside. Lizard skin. Well, that's pretty close to the base. I can always make some lizard skin clothing. And I could do chem fuel powered generators. That also is viable. But I'd like to have all of the profit of the farm not be tied up in a generator process. Some other people are YouTubers are doing it this way, and I'm going to choose not to. So my power grid is a little vulnerable for now, until, of course, I have another wall up. Alright, so we got rid of this roof, mostly. Just want to keep her inside, so she's doing something productive while warming up. We finally broke 3-digit numbers for steel. Our outside crafting area is cold enough that it gave him hypothermia just being out there. And yet another day has passed. Got 9 shots left until rearm. Alright, now we are at the phase of expansion. So, I could set these up like this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave a little bit more space. I kind of did that neck and neck last time, and it doesn't allow you to traverse around it, around the corners. So, we'll learn from our mistakes. And of course, while I'm standing out here, it explodes in hellfire. Thanks, Randy. You are quite the guy. Looks like backup power is required. I'm going to kill the science, as it's not entirely needed. Alright, we are done with the materials here. Now, of course, that's going to be blocked until we get rid of the wall. Stop going out there. You need to warm up. More food poisoning. Okay, that's the right idea. We are having a base-wide brownout. because of... Come on. Alright, sweet. Well, that's super useful. Because of minimum wind, the risk you run running one power type. Alright, so we're not going to run that risk anymore. It's going to be a big old power grid. You have major food poisoning. Come on, man. You ain't good for Holland. Alright, let's get these back on. And I'm going to definitely need a full run of rice, as we've fallen on hard times. So this is team effort, delivering the goods and constructing. That was a little scary. I gotta, if I do say so myself. Alright, pig, you're probably getting pretty cold. Okay, so that is enough of the outside shit. Let's keep them indoors for a bit. Now we obviously have a lot more power generation capability here. I think what I'm going to do is... If I'm already... Because I could just as easily put one here as well, then invert it. I think I'll plan ahead this time. So let's go ahead and remove the roof. Even more roof. Alright, so we're all riced up. We are mid-winter now. This is about as cold as it's going to get. Alright, so if we plan ahead, that would mean... I think I'm going to invert it like this, because we don't need this space. And that way things don't overlap so badly. Nice. Alright, so that allows us to expand. And then... decide how high it goes. Like that. Alright. Now I just have to keep an eye on their hypothermia as they work on this. Else they run the risk of botching. Little botching is not going to break the bank. A lot of botching would be bad. No, don't try to woo Serra. Barking up very much the wrong tree there. Instead of trying to micromanage tasks for them, I'll just keep them in here. Have them hang out, do some rec, and warm back up. Whole lot of wandering, apparently. Alright, you are released. And this leaves me, all said and done, with a comfortable amount of steel left over. Considering slag and all. Oh, you built yourself out. Alright, we have this lovely power grid. It's not min-maxed. I'm not necessarily min-maxing everything, but it's not terrible. Alright, so now we're relying on survival meals because I allowed a brownout to happen. We still have all this lizard skin. I think I'm going to send Pig with Serra out to get it. And we definitely do need some nicknames, as I said before. Looks like the rice is almost ready, which is good. We've been relying on survival meals, as I said. All scooped up. So other than the siege, we're mostly tidied up. Even on pretty minimum wind, we are still generating pretty good power. Alright, so you are Pig. I'm just gonna give you your name. Pig was a nickname. Crow and Condor. That works for me. Don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Okay, so this rice is going to be harvestable. Yep, already starting to be. Let's get the stove going. Oh, lovely. we are feeding ourselves. 13 turbines. Brownouts are a thing of the past. Well, that's not probably true, but I'm working on it. Alright, so this... I'm going to try to stockpile a good amount of meat, but these can be going back to cotton. And in fact, this one can be heel root, and this one can be psychoid. Because we can make psychite tea without even a drug table. Look at all this lovely cooking. Alright, you can get back to research, Mr. Holm. God, rice grows quickly. And we got through all the slag, bringing our steel back up to a healthy 540. Look at the power. Oh my god, that's a lot of excess. Makes me worry for the batteries. Dolores. Well, that's pretty close. That's a different one. Ooh, a raid. Sapper raid. Have fun with that. Are you attacking immediate, or are you preparing a while? Well, you're attacking immediate. Alright, you're obviously going to get to the walls before I do. Oh, never mind. Flee all you want, you're dead. A little bit of disturbed sleep. Alright, they're all sleeping in the cold. Why not? Hello, new person. Oh, there was more than I thought. They were kind of all over the place. You have a wool... Oh, you actually might make it to the base. Are you any good? A bloodlust paramedic. Seems a little strange to me. But here's a... Oh, you even have a sniper rifle. Oh, a doomsday. Let's hope you don't take fire on me. I accepted this. Oh, and a triple? Man, you guys are strapped. What is Sonya to you? Like the king's daughter? Come on now. They're all about to flee, though. Yeah, as you can see, they're all about to perish. Don't shoot her, man. Somehow she's avoided a lot of gunfire already. Ooh, she got hit once in the leg. They're already toppling over. Oh, she's down. Well, they're going to try to carry her away, but it's not going to work. Because they're all fainting. Serra, could you get out there and get ready to start mass stripping? acknowledge. Oh, that's cute. Taking shots at me, now you're fleeing. Oh my god, the amount of wealth I am about to acquire. Sonia's dead. Oh boy. Can I get you in time? No, probably not. Okay. Wow, that was some profit right there, my friends. I hope in your own playthroughs you get lucky like that. Because my goodness, did they come strapped. Sniper rifles and triple launchers and doomsday launchers and muffalo wear and oh Jesus, everything. Alright, Mr. Kuro, if you're already out here, let's have you be more productive. And obviously, I'm going to need to make this stockpile a wee bit bigger. We are about to profit with a capital P. No, turn around, keep loading. You ain't done yet. I know, you have to look at corpses. Wah. At least you didn't have to make the corpses. Alright, getting two heavies already. Alright, she needs to warm back up. Condor, that is definitely not what I want you to be wearing. Stupid putzes. Alright, Miss Serra. Another caravan will do. Alright, let's forbid the double strand. There's going to be a lot of bodies to clean up. I think we're at capacity. Yep, we're just about at weight capacity. Oh, they're hauling. Might as well allow them to haul the bodies. Doing safe one-off trips are fine, I guess. Once again, don't switch your clothing. Major break risk. What you doing, boy? Pushing yourself to the limit. Alright, another one. I just don't like the idea of them being out there in the cold for too long. So if I can co-op Serra to do a lot of the heavy lifting, makes me feel a little bit better. And that's the last of the really close stuff, anyway. Rebuffed. Stop hitting on Serra then. Alright, yeah. These guys are harming themselves by hauling bodies that don't really need to be hauled, so gonna go ahead and nix that. Gotta work on this mood. All those corpses being in pain. Wanderer join. That's a negatory. You're just gonna die out there, in fact. Goodbye. Alright, there's another parka I need to swap out. Gonna forbid all parkas. Alright, so as far as weapons go, getting them better weapons would be smart. Serra, would you be so kind as to get rid of all these bodies? It's like the opposite of a super soaker, right? Shivering, alright. Means I still have a little bit more time. That's most of the bodies right there. She's no longer hypothermic. Time to make one more run. Oh, I force closed the door. Bit of a misclick, not an issue. Come on. Now just the corpse pile. We have some tribals to the north, and then obviously all those seizures are still unburned. It's probably enough. Yep, that was enough. Some lovely fine meals. Oh, speaking of meals, some pemmican. But see, the thing is, I am just about out of time. So that's about the limit of this episode here. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the wonderful feedback. I guess I have a figure 8 amount of wind turbines now. If you have any questions for me or whatever, drop me a line, and I hope you tune in next time. Adios, everybody.